Julius Mkhwanazi, a senior law enforcement official, has just been exposed at the Madlanga Commission this morning by Witness K. Mkhwanazi allegedly abused his power by looking for illegal ways to make money. He even asked Witness K to look out for ways or opportunities to make money, leading to a plot with a civilian named MZANSIBullet to steal valuable precious stones hidden inside an apartment in Killarney. MZANSIBullet was not a police informant helping to solve a crime. Instead, he was actively looking for someone to help him steal the stones. He was looking for an insider in the police force. Witness K admitted that he connected MZANSIBullet to Mkhwanazi, and now the stone is missing. An officer who is supposed to be protecting the people and enforcing the law is the one plotting and stealing from them. What do you think should be done to officers like this? Do you think going to prison is enough for an officer who is stealing from the people he is supposed to protect? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more information updates from us. Let's hear what Witness K has for us. Roll the clip.
The purpose of my statement is to come forward and assist the Commission with a matter that is currently seized with. I have come forward because I want to acknowledge my role in what happened, and I want to give the Commission information about the precious stone case.
The next heading that appears there is Precious Stones case. You can continue at paragraph 3.
Sometime in 2022, I met Mr. Julius Mkhwanazi. I had bumped into him on several occasions outside of the workplace. Mr. Mkhwanazi and I began dating later that year.
Please continue to paragraph 4.
During 2023, while Mr. Mkhwanazi was the director at the Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department, he was suspended for reasons unknown to me at that time. From there on out, Mr. Mkhwanazi would regularly ask me to borrow him some money. His requests for financial assistance were very frequent, and despite promising to do so, he did not pay me back. As his girlfriend, I made plans to assist him with groceries, paying for his legal fees and his disciplinary case at work, and helping to pay school fees for his children. However, things got to a point where I was no longer able to assist him financially. I explained to him that I have children at home and my own responsibilities at home that I needed to take care of.
Witness K, when you say in paragraph 4 that Mr. Mkhwanazi began asking you to borrow money, do you recall how soon after you started a relationship with him did the request for financial assistance start? Was it immediately? A few weeks later? How long?
I think 2 months after the communication.
All right.
Yeah, I think 2 months after.
Witness K, you can continue to paragraph 5, please.
When I could no longer borrow Mr. Mkhwanazi any more money from my salary, and I had depleted my savings, he asked me to keep my ear to the ground and pass any information that involved money onto him. I then remembered information that I had previously received from an informant about illegal stones in possession of someone at a block of flats in Killarney. I had received this information 6 months before this discussion with Mr. Mkhwanazi. I had not acted on the information and had kept it to myself, as I was no longer working in the operations and could no longer use it.
Witness K, when you say in paragraph 5 that Mr. Mkhwanazi asked you to keep your ear to the ground and pass any information that involved money onto him, what did you understand that to mean? What did you understand him to be asking you?
He wanted me for any information that might come up that he can work on it, can I pass it to him?
What do you mean by work on it? Any information that he can work on it. What does working on the information, how does that tie to involving money?
Anything that if I get the information and the information becomes positive, then there can be an exchange of something after that information.
Of something?
Something in exchange
for money. Is that correct?
for money. Yes.
Thank you. Witness K, you're now at paragraph 6.
I came to know of this informant when I conducted operational duties in my previous role. During my time in operations, I would routinely receive information and tips from various informers and members of the general public concerning possible unlawful activities such as drug possession and dealing and possessions of hijacked and stolen vehicles. In my capacity as a Metro Police officer, I had access to relevant sources and backup. In order to act on such information in the ordinary course upon receiving information, my colleagues and I will attend the scene, question persons at the scene, and conduct a search and seizure operation after receiving their consent. In circumstances where an arrest had to be made, we will detain the suspect and take them to the nearest police station for further processing.
Witness K, when you say in paragraph 6, I came to know of this informant when I conducted operational duties in my previous role. Can you explain what you mean by operational duties?
Sorry. My roles, my duties now are different from the previous duties I was working on, where I was able to follow up information, do those stop and search, arrest and follow up information and make any arrest that came up.
And when you refer to a previous role, what role was that?
The previous role, it's where I still, it's when my duties allowed me to go and do the house search, do the stop and search of the vehicles, follow up information if this car is stolen or it was hijacked.
And was this role that you're referring to, your previous role, was it inside JMPD or outside the organization?
Inside JMPD.
So Witness K, in light of your statement in paragraph 6, where you say because you were no longer performing operational duties, you, upon receiving this information, you indicate that you did nothing with it. You kept it to yourself.
Yes.
So you, despite leaving an operational role, you didn't pass the information on to any of your colleagues who are still in operations?
No, I didn't share it with anyone.
So you didn't share it with a superior in operations either?
No, I didn't.
Please proceed to paragraph 7.
Just before that, we have noticed that the chats that you will be dealing with later have a picture of someone. Whoever that may be, whether it's the witness or a child or whoever, is it not possible to, I don't want to say crop it out because I understand cropping to relate to the outer edges, but do something similar to cropping so as to get rid of the picture.
Chair, if I may allay your concern, that has been done.
Oh,
We
thank you.
have, when we get to the chats, you will see that our attorneys have redacted the features in the background.
All right.
All that remains is the text itself.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Witness K, you were at paragraph 7 on page 3 of your statement.
Yes.
You may read paragraph 7, please.
I then told Mr. Mkhwanazi about the informer and mentioned that the informer needed someone to get the stones for him from the owner. Mr. Mkhwanazi asked me to get in touch with the informer and he will assemble a team together to follow the information received.
So, when the informer told you that he wanted someone to get the stones for him from the owner, what did you understand get the stones to mean? How did the informer expect a person to get those stones?
To be honest, I will say to get somebody who will steal those stones for him.
And so the reference to the owner at paragraph 7, when you say to get the stones from the owner, you mean the owner of the precious stones?
Yes.
Is it even accurate to refer to such a person as an informer? If it's basically someone who wanted the assistance of the Metro Police and whoever else to assist in laying their hands on the stones, is it even accurate to call that person an informer?
No, but okay, no, my apology to call him the informer.
No need to apologize. Just respond.
No need to call him the informer.
No, I was saying there is no need for you to apologize. And then my question is, Is it accurate to call this person an informer?
No, there is no need for me to call him the informer.
You are basically saying it is not accurate to call the person an informer. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Yes, Ms. Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Chairperson. Witness K, you've just answered to say that the individual you refer to in paragraph 7, what he wanted to do is to get somebody to steal the stones. Is that correct?
Yes.
My question to you is, was that the first time he had made such a request to you? So this particular individual, was this the first time they'd asked something like this of you?
No, he used to tell us if there's a car that was stolen, maybe in Sedaldine, that I can come and check it and all that. But with the stones, it was the first information.
Okay. And so when you say this individual would give you information about a stolen car or information about a potential crime, why would he give you that information? What was the expectation that you would do with that information?
He will give the information, then we will go to that house with the information. When we get to that house, if that information is positive, then we do the necessary. We book the car at the nearest dating, and then if we found the suspect, we take the suspect to the nearest police station.
Okay, so historically or previously, when you would receive information from this person, the information would be related to law enforcement. So he would be telling you information related to a potential crime. Is that correct?
Yes.
But would you agree that this scenario was different because he was giving you information in order to obtain something different as opposed to ensuring the enforcement of the law? Is that right?
Yes.
Witness.
Now it looks like it does become an informer. Thank you.
It's a dual role.
In respect of all the other things we are talking about, but not insofar as the stones were concerned. Please continue, Ms. Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Chair. Witness K, you are now at paragraph 8.
Sometime in January or early February 2023, Mr. Mkhwanazi came very persistent about getting the information on the stones and continuously followed up with me until I was able to get in touch with the informer. I was ultimately able to get hold of the informer. I contacted him on one of his contact numbers.
Witness K, are you able to disclose the name of the informer in paragraph 8? There's no need for you to read the telephone number, but are you able to identify the name of the informer in paragraph 8?
His name is Julius Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Witness K. You are now on paragraph 9.
In my discussions with him, we discussed the information he had initially given to me about the stones. Mr. Simon was still interested in getting the stones. When he initially shared the information about the stones with me, Mr. Simon had driven with me in his car at Kilani to show me the block of flats in Kilani near the mall where the stones were kept. Mr. Simon pointed out the block of flats to me and gave me the unit number of the flat where the stones were kept. I then gave these details to Mr. Mkhwanazi.
Thank you, Witness K. Can I ask you a few questions related to that paragraph? In the first sentence of paragraph 9, you say there, in my discussions with him. That him, is it a reference to Mr. Django or is that a reference to Mr. Mkhwanazi?
Mr. Django.
Thank you. You then say later on, the next sentence, you say that he was still interested in getting the stones. So am I correct that after you had relayed the information to Mr. Mkhwanazi, you made contact then with Mr. Django? Is that right?
Yes.
And when you spoke, please continue.
I'm saying that's how it happened. After I spoke to Mkhwanazi, I had to call Django.
And is it correct that when you then spoke to Mr. Django, he was still interested in getting the stones, as you put it?
Yes, he was still interested.
Right. You then say in the next sentence that you drove with him in his car.
Julius Mkhwanazi is in for the law, and there is no escaping this time, as witness K's testimony is enough to keep him behind bars. Hopefully this will send a message to every corrupt cop out there. If you want to see this corrupt cop nailed, please hit that like button and share this video with everyone you know. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Thank you for watching. This is Kulo Podcast.